Welcome to hole number one of the Tour Championship, played here on the brand new East Lake course from Atlanta, Georgia. Setting up with a navigator at 4.5 top, bringing it up to max here, and realizing with this headwind, we're not going to have much room to adjust, and that needle is going to be so fast. So I switch it up to a Titan ball here, and now I'm just going to go up and adjust that one at 10% max. And, you can decide to play this one. It's just going to depend on the wind. You could even bring a Zerk here and grip it and rip it and get it down here. Guys, I've had a lot of fun with this playthrough here, and there's so many drops in this video. Now, you can see how that needle slows way down, having that power 3 and a power 5 here. You'd have to take a bar or two of topspin off because you're going to see how close this one's going to get to the green. Max overpower there, and we're rolling up beautifully. Just a little close there to the rough. A touch of left curl would have kept us safe. This is going to play just fine with my end bringer. Now, I've got a level 3 end bringer here on this video, but I've had no trouble playing this shot here. 20%. It's roughly mid distance. I think I play it a little closer to like, I can't remember the number, 70 or something here. But you're just going to make your regular end bringer school. What do we do here on this slider? Let's see. Yeah, 70% is going to be the number we're going to play that one at. So, this is going to be, I think, a very, very, very low scoring tournament. There's so many shots, so many short par fours. Even the par threes are very straightforward, very makeable. So, guys, if you enjoy Golf Clash and having a fun tournament, I think this is going to be an excellent, excellent one. I kind of wish it was a full tournament and not just a 9-hole. So get in the hole. We'll see you on the next one. Hole number 2, and like I was saying, another short par 4. Setting up here with the Titan and an extra mile, 4.5 top, 2 bars of right spin. And as you can see, I'm not looking to do anything too crazy here. Just roll this one up beside the green and get ready for another makeable wedge shot here. I choose the end bringer, but I hold nothing against you if you choose the rapier or any other club for that matter. It's all good. Now, I played this one at 10% in this video. However, I'm recommending 0%. You'll see with the outcome here how we are a little bit over adjusted. We're going to bounce over the rough here slightly. But, that's fine. It puts us in a good position. You're just always going to be making these little tweaks as you play, into the live conditions. So don't really sweat it too much. Stretching out, seeing where I'm at. Roughly mid-distance here. I think I play it maybe at 40... maybe just at mid-distance, So it's going to be a very straightforward, very makeable shot. It's just the kind of thing you just need to size it up and get it done. I cannot express to you how much I think this new course is going to be loved by basically everyone, unless you really, really just love that super difficult, absolutely unmakeable course just because you like being difficult. I don't know. Whatever it is, I don't mind. But I think this is going to be a fun tournament for everybody. Should be good making notes as well. Okay, so hole number 3, this par 5, I'm taking a look at it. This is almost makeable, even with my low-level club. 4.5 top, 2 bars of right spin. I set up here with the power 5 Zerk, especially if you have some kind of tailwind here. You're going to get yourself into short iron range. And this is Albi territory. Like, you see how you can start this tournament eagle, albatross, honestly, without any crazy amount of effort. So 10% max on the adjustment here. Now, to keep that needle lower and controllable, I do not push to max, but it is a possibility that you could definitely consider. Tiny bit of curl here, just like outer wall, right curl, just to keep it in the direction we're looking at. As you can see, this one's going to come up very, very close to the rough, so take it easy on that curl. Trust the shot. There's lots of room to roll out there as well, so it's not that much required. Second shot here is quite uphill, so I set this one up at a base elevation of negative 10% max, stretching it out probably around 80 or so percent there. So I decide to use the slider here, which I think is a very good idea. And you'll see that I played it at negative 15 in the video, but I'm moving up that slider. I'm going to recommend negative 10%. After I make a shot that comes close, we take a look at what numbers we played and what numbers would have given us a better outcome. And I think that negative 10 max here is going to be the number that's going to be the most consistent and get you the closest to the drop more times than not. So once again, getting very, very close, even in this practice example. Remember, I mentioned the par threes aren't too bad. Set up hole number 4 with a navigator and a Goliath, and I'm basically going to play this one with 2 bars of backspin. 0% mid here on the adjustment. I'm just leaving that third bounce a couple of squares short here of the pin. There's a slight kind of upward slope to the landing position here just before the green. So I think it actually slows down or decreases the amount of rollout that you're going to get. So yeah, there's a good shot there of the slope that you're landing on. Now, there's also a rough bump there that can be had with higher level clubs. So keep that in mind depending on the bag you're playing. But otherwise, straightforward elevation adjustment here at 0 mid. The wind is very, very nice in the low 2s there, but it all takes a straight pull, clean shot, perfect ball, and you get yourself a hole-in-one. Hole number 5, you want to set up here with an extra mile and a Titan ball, and surprise, surprise, we have a short, makeable par 4. So I play this one not too aggressively, and I'm actually just setting this one up with 1 bar of topspin, 1 bar of right spin, because the green is actually not that big, and there's not a lot of fairway behind it. So if you have too much topspin and too much speed rolling into this green, ask me how I know, you're going to roll right past the green and end up in the rough behind the hole. You are much better to stay short and chip it over the sand in front of the green than to have to hit it out of the rough. You know what I mean? But if you just get your top spin just so, something like this, you can end up nicely on the green. And there's a good amount of green to work with, and give yourself a very makeable putt for yet another eagle. Hole number 6, risking, sounding like a broken record. We have a very makeable par 4. Setting up here with an extra mile and a Titan ball. This time, 3 bars of topspin, 2 bars of left spin should put us in a very safe position to chip for eagle. I play this one here at 10%, max adjustment, no overpower, no curl, no funny business. Just get it safely close to the green. Of course, with a nicely, careful shot, you'll roll this one right onto the green, but I mean, I'm fine with an end bringer, and I'm sure most of you watching are as well. So as you can see here, a little bit of left curl, tiny bit more topspin could put you there. I'm perfectly fine having a roughly mid-distance end bringer, basically on a flat surface. Any day is just fine by me. So stretching it out, taking a look where we're at, and like I said, we're almost exactly mid-distance right there. I'm always playing these end bringer shots with 0 spin. I recommend you do exactly the same thing. Getting that ball guide nicely into the back of the cup. I never, ever want to come up short on an end bringer shot because I've been there, I've done that, and I don't want to do it again. Make my adjustment here. 20% mid, no big deal. This one, guys, this course is insane. I understand if you're a real golfer in the PGA, how this could be difficult having sand in front of the green. But when you're playing Golf Clash, baby, we're going to see some disgustingly awesome scores. And I hope you're one of those people shooting them. Hole number 7, I did not design this course. Do not shoot the messenger. A very makeable par 4. I know, it's shocking. Tighten in an extra mile here. Now, in headwind, I recommend laying up before the bunker and chipping over it, okay? But with this kind of tailwind, I'm actually stretching it out to max overpower, and I'm going to apply backspin here. 3 bars of backspin, 2 bars of a left spin, and I see that I need a couple of rings push-up to get to that position that I wanted to find. So I make my adjustment, and then I'm going to push back to meet the number of rings that I pushed up to find my landing position, that I stretched out to find it, and I'm going to end up hitting this with no overpower, and this should land nicely on the green. I certainly could have played 4 bars of backspin here as well. That would have checked up equally well, if not slightly better. Otherwise, this puts us in a perfect position to get the drop. Hole number 8, this par 3, I'm playing here with a navigator and a Goliath. I'm going to use anywhere from like 1 to 4 bars of backspin, kind of depending on the wind strength here. Into a headwind, of course, we're going to use a little bit less, and with a tailwind, we'd use a bit more backspin. So I'm easing off a little, trying to. It's going to be a bit too little. I end up going about 3.5 bars of backspin here with this wind, and I'm adjusting this shot at 20% max distance. So, this is just about a mirror image of the previous par 3. Look at the slope in front of the green. I mean, very, very similar setup here. But I'm also going to show you the rough bump here out of interest, just, to change it up a little bit, keep it spicy. So perfect away. And this one gives you a very, very close look. Coming in close, just a bit over adjusted, but puts us very, very nicely on the green. All right, so hole number 8. This time we're going to use 8 bars of topspin, setting up with that Goliath, because you definitely need to have like I think a 6+ here to pull this shot off. Otherwise, just go straight up with that bounce shot. But 8 bars of topspin here, setting up with the top of the yellow, near the top of the rough. Got the tip of the ball guide running beautifully to the cup, and I'm going to just give this one, like I said, 20 max. So basically playing the same elevation for both shots here on this hole. And I think if in a good tailwind here, I mean, this is definitely the shot that most players, if you've got the club, are going to choose. And if you've got a low level Goliath, don't hesitate to try using one of those topspin boost balls that's burning a hole in your bag and you haven't played. I mean, hey, I'm not here to tell you how to handle your balls. You know what I mean? I want you to have some fun in the Tour Championship. See if you can't get some drops. Boy, we're going to have some disgustingly low scores. Hole number 9, we're ending on a par 5, just like Golf Clash tradition. Set this one up. As you can see, I'm looking if I could send it. If I had big clubs and stuff, you probably could, but that wind is not much of a push here in Rookie. So I changed to an accurate club here, like the quarterback or the rock. I'm going to go with, I think, 2 top, 2 left, and just keep this one kind of laid up here on the beginning of the first fairway. This is basically the only hole that I'm not pushing hard for the drop. I mean, you can drop the first 8 holes, so you can just go for your eagle here and probably be okay. 10% max there on the adjustment, and I'm just checking that spin to make sure I've got the information for the guide. Check out the guide for free based on this video, erelicgaming.com. I'm going to always have notes there for you in Rookie and in the 9-hole tournament. You can check us out live in the stream. I will be playing in the Pro Division and posting free notes on the website as well. Second shot played here with the sniper. Going to play 10% max. And basically, as you can see, we can get this one very, very close as well. I know I fooled you, but you could definitely get the albatross here to end it. 4 bars of backspin here. I think I played the shot in the video at 15 max. Definitely 10% max here would have been the drop. Guys, if you're still watching the video and you appreciate the Golf Clash content, I would appreciate if you could hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. I'm always doing my best to bring you the best Golf Clash content I possibly can. I love this game more than ever. I love making this video, so please don't forget to drop a comment, hit that thumbs up. I really appreciate all of you so very much for the love and the support. It means the world to me. And check this one out, how close we come. Boy, oh boy, 10%, I think we would have been. Money! Good luck in the Tour Championship. Thank you so much for watching.